So I've done a lot of stuff in the food industry for a while, and I thought I've been pretty successful at pretty much everything I've done.
They all hook together. You know, it's going on. Oh, man.
All right, NauglesMan, hurry up.
This cheese burrito is hot, made fresh, just came out. Hot, hot, hot. Look at the size of that thing. Hot. Ooh. So what we got here is, this is the cheese burrito from Naugles. And again, you can customize this stuff. If you talk to the chefs, they'll come up with some good ideas, you know, mix and match and with different flavors, different ingredients. So I did the cheese burrito, but I threw in the Naugles fresh chili. So we got chili in there. And did I do onions, Chris? No onions, okay. Can't remember what I ordered. So I let this thing was piping hot because again, everything is made fresh here. This hasn't been sitting under a heat lamp or anything. So this came out and I could barely hold on to this thing for maybe like 3 or 4 seconds because that cheese is fresh, it's melted, that chili comes out fresh. And so even it's still warm now and this has probably been sitting out for like 10 minutes, but I can actually, you know, I can hold this now and what I like is Naugles wraps it in the tin foil here so it retains that heat. So if you're getting this to go, it's going to be hot by the time you get home, unless you're doing probably a 30-minute or 40-minute drive. So hopefully not with traffic. But anyhow, we're gonna do a little sectional on this one. I'm gonna have Chris open this one up, and you guys can see what it looks like.
I'm ready, doctor. Let's do it.
All right, it's time to go in for surgery. So I'm giving Chris full permission to cut the cheese.
I cut through the tinfoil too. That's how sharp.
That's all right. Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh! Look at that cheese. Look at when you pull that apart. That is fresh. Look at that. So we got
still not going.
It's still not going. It's like, oh, that is beautiful.
Leave that right
So
there.
look at that. Look at that fresh chili in there with the melted cheese. And again, this is cheese that's grated in-house, fresh every day. It's not shipped in and frozen and, you know, kind of powdery like you'll see from some of the other smaller or some of the larger corporate fast food chains. I mean, this is all done fresh. This is a restaurant. So I never described Naugles as a fast food place. I describe it as a restaurant. So I asked Chris here at the Fountain Valley location, hey Chris, you know, what to do on this one, and it came out perfect. I mean, look at that. Look at the size of this thing.
You're free to touch it now too.
I mean, look at the size of that. Chris and I came up with this idea just like right here. Let's just throw some chili in the cheese burrito. And again, try it with onions. You can try it with grilled onions or fresh cut onions, even the fresh jalapenos. So we saw Chris open up the jalapenos last week, and you saw how bright and green those things were. I mean, that's when you know they're fresh. But you saw how fresh and green they were here. But look at the size of this burrito. I mean, that's half, this is cut in half. That's the size of my hand. Also, don't forget to try the Naugles habanero sauce. So they make this stuff fresh too. This stuff is amazing. So get involved. So look, cool down. Look at that cheese. Look how stringy that is. That's when you know you get the fresh cheese. It's not frozen or pre-packaged. I mean, look at that. I mean, some places they say they grate it fresh, but it's grated fresh at a factory and then frozen and shipped in plastic bags. Not at Naugles. No freezers at Naugles.
Street taco? Look at this. And just the flavor is just amazing.
Street taco, huh?
Street taco. It's fresh chips.
Naugles does not play games. They do not mess around. You get what you pay for here.